Hello everybody, this is Tom and Alina from Capital Nutrition. Today we're going to discuss pre-workouts. We have 4 different pre-workouts here. The first one we're going to discuss is CDT Labs NoxyPro. This is a really good one. This is a concentrated small scoop. Jacked, I think USB Labs Jacked was one of the first ones to come out where they had a concentrated scoop. They didn't have all the fillers in there like the maltodextrin or the magnesium, so these ones are great to take right before the workout. They won't draw blood and energy into the digestive tract, so you won't have that nauseous feeling, which I think a lot of people notice when they get legs on some of the older pre-workouts. These ones are nice because they're nice and concentrated. This is a really good one to take right before the workout. It'll help increase mental acuity, focus, muscular respiration. This has carnosine beta-alanine, which buffers the acidity of the hydrogen ions that dissociate from lactic acid. So when you get around the last couple repetitions, that burn you feel in the muscle is a rate-limiting effect of anaerobic exercise. So you just basically want to stop working out. What carnosine beta-alanine can do is it can buffer the acidity of those hydrogen ions, giving you the ability to contract the muscle 2 to 3 more times per exercise, and that's huge when you're doing legs or back.
Oh, yeah.
Big muscle groups, you're going to generate a lot of hydrogen ions, and those are going to make you want to just stop working out. I think one of the biggest ones I always point out when I show people the carnosine beta-alanine is legs when they're doing leg extensions. You feel the hydrogen ions are occurring right in the thigh. You just want to stop working out. So that's one of the rate-limiting effects of anaerobic exercise. This one's pretty interesting because there's N-carbamylglutamate. Now, N-carbamylglutamate can help increase protein synthesis, and I believe too it can also help increase nitric oxide synthase. So what happens basically is the sympathetic nervous system innervates blood vessels and it will reduce the firing of norepinephrine, thus increasing vasodilation. So blood is able to move freely through the muscle and deliver more oxygen. So you're able to contract the muscle, have more muscular respiration. The energy on this one, really good, real smooth.
You don't crash off of it too much. The mental acuity is really good because they use the carnosine beta-alanine, which is really great quality beta-alanine. You get like that tingling feeling, and everyone has different experiences with that. Some people don't feel it. I get like my hands start itching.
It's actually called paresthesias, and para from the Greek, the root, the etymological root is abnormal, and then stesias is sensation. So it's actually abnormal sensation. In other words, anesthesia.
It goes away. It's not like a bad thing. It goes away once you start working out, once your blood starts flowing, but it's kind of like you get a little tingle from it.
Anesthesia, just to give an example, is something like you have zero feeling, you have no feeling. That's something that they give you before like a surgery. So paresthesia, that tingly feeling you have, is just an abnormal sensation. It's normal part of the sympathetic nervous system kind of just being woken up. So this one also too has theobromine in there. Theobromine is really good. I'm always a big fan of it. It helps increase mental acuity, focus, boost overall feelings of well-being. So when you're going into the gym, you just feel good. You feel like you're...
Theobromine it's another alkaloid like caffeine. It gives you that kind of stimulant, but it's not quite like caffeine. It's just it's a smoother stimulant.
Oh yeah,
so,
definitely. And,
it's what's in a lot of the green coffee bean stuff, theobromine. So
yeah, and it'll give you the impetus to want to train longer, harder. So that's one of the biggest things that people notice when they take the NoxyPro. It's a really good one. The next one is All-Max Muscle Prime. This is a really good one. Now this one is kind of a throwback. It's kind of like the older, pre-workouts. You feel it. It's a little bit more dense. The scoop is bigger. Has a lot of ingredients in there, which they kind of break up into different sections. They call their core factor. So they have an antioxidant factor, an NO factor, a stim factor. So they have varying, ingredients in there that will help increase mental acuity, focus, muscular respiration, neutralize free radicals that are produced through normal muscular respiration. So all around, this is a really good one. Taste is good.
It's good, yeah.
What are some of the feedback that you get from customers?
It's lower in stimulant than a lot of the concentrates are. So it's really great for someone who either works out in the evening or they just they're stim sensitive, so they just want something just a little kick. So it's really good for that.
Yeah, this is great for somebody that has to go to bed, immediately following a workout or an hour after a workout. It'll give them enough caffeine to just get through the workout, and give them the mental acuity and a little extra boost, but not an over amount of stimulation with that one.
The next 2 actually don't have any stimulants at all. Hemavol is an awesome pre-workout. I love it. I use this. I don't use it for leg day because it's you get a lot of blood rush to your legs and then you just get a little dizzy. But it's basically it's a vasodilator. So it helps open up your blood vessels so you get more nutrients, more oxygen to your muscles, so you'll get like the vascularity, you'll get a better pump. This one's unique because it actually doesn't use arginine or L-arginine like most do. Your body actually adapts to L-arginine in about a week. So people notice that after they're taking it, they have to take more, or they don't notice the same effects. This one doesn't have any of that. It uses a couple of other things. Agamine sulfate, uses citrulline malate. And then it has, what are the glycerol? Yeah. So citrulline, a lot of people see a lot of results with citrulline too. And actually, citrulline's just a couple steps before arginine. So it's similar. It's just couple, what do you call it? The steps before it. So it goes from citrulline to ornithine to arginine. So and it tastes amazing. So it's really
I usually say that too. That the hemobol is really good for increasing vasodilation, so increased blood flow. Again, the sympathetic nervous system innervates the blood vessels, and thus it'll reduce the firing of norepinephrine, so that vasoconstriction will release, and then it'll cause vasodilation, so the blood vessels open up, blood and energy are able to move, or blood and oxygen are able to move freely throughout the blood vessels into the muscle, thus giving you the ability to contract the muscle 2-3 more times. Going beyond thresholds that you set for yourself in previous workouts is ultimately the most important thing in bodybuilding. The way to really kind of offset a plateau is to do more each workout, and that's what these pre-workouts help you to do that. The glycerol phosphorylcholine alpha GPC is really good because it can also help increase mental acuity, focus, so it has other benefits. Agmatine is really good as neuroprotective benefits, and it's also good for releasing luteinizing hormone, which can help boost testosterone levels.
It's got B12 in there too, so you actually will get some energy off of this, especially if you're not used to taking like the crazy stimulant ones. You can mix this with, iForce makes another pre-workout called Maximize Intense, which is awesome. You can mix it with that. You can mix it with anything. You can mix it with Noxipro. I've done that before. It's awesome. You can mix it with pretty much any other like concentrate if you want to just increase the amount of vasodilation you're getting in your whatever pre-workout you're using. So
not a lot of powder needed too. So if you do mix it with the Noxipro, you don't have to worry about having too much powder. And I think that's one of the biggest concerns people have, going into a workout, is if the scoop is too big, because that tends to just pull a lot of blood energy into the digestive tract away from the muscles you're intending to work out. And I think on leg day that can kind of cause that nauseousness.
Yeah,
which you
these are great. Arm day.
Arm day, it's great. Legs and back. I think back too, if you're deadlifting, you might not want to take a nitric oxide product. A nitric oxide product will tend to give you that nauseous feeling. Just because, I think it's a lot of people report that, when they do take a nitric oxide product. Right. So that's something that it's great for arms. You'll get the pump, and I think you could take take it almost pretty much any time too. Yeah. Just to get a nice good the blood flowing. You can usually also too before like cycling, swimming. A lot of people do it just to increase endurance, and then it definitely helps out. But the last pre-workout we're going to cover is Adherence beta peptide. Now this is a great non-stimulant pre-workout. There's no stimulants in there, so great for taking right, at the end of the day, especially if you have to go to sleep, following a workout. This one has 3 grams of haptopril protein, which is one of the most absorbable proteins in the market. It's micellar casein that exists in the last stage of digestion, so it'll give your body all 20 amino acids in the most absorbable form. Just like we mentioned with the Noxipro, this one has the carnosine beta-alanine, which is a really good form of beta-alanine that buffers the acidity of the hydrogen ions that accrue in the muscle when you get around the last couple repetitions. So this is great to take so you can contract the muscle 2 to 3 more times. 4 servings of fruits and vegetables. And
that's a big thing in that. Tastes amazing. Yeah. So I like that one a lot because a lot of intra workouts are like branch chain amino acids. So people take those a lot, but those only have 3 of the essential amino acids. This one would have all of the essential amino acids. So it's more complete protein. You're going to get better recovery with it. So
you get the branch chain amino acids. You'll get the glutamine in a very absorbable form too. Some of the things I point out too is the 4 servings of fruits and vegetables can help alkalize the body, increase your alkalinity. A lot of the foods we eat are acid forming. So with the benefit of taking this is it'll increase your body's alkalinity. And that'll also help with smoother contractions during the workout. It'll kind of give you that nice, good boost of natural energy. So you won't have that excessive stimulation from caffeine. You'll have a nice, good, just all-around natural boost from it. So great pre-workout. They're low in calories too. There's 24 calories in this one. A lot of people worry about 4 servings of fruits and vegetables. It's very low, so it's perfect for any diet.
Yeah.
And another thing to clarify too with pre-workouts is there's no gender specificity.
No, yeah, that's another thing.
Pre-workouts.
Yeah, a lot of times you'll see creatine in the label, and women will be like, oh, like, I don't want to take creatine because I don't want to get big. But creatine, it's in your food. Any meat has creatine in it. The amount that's in these pre-workouts isn't enough to really increase like a weight gain at all. Creatine actually just is for energy. So you're going to have better energy with these products.
So creatine's ubiquitous in all muscle anyway. So it's part of the phosphagen system, so it's already going to be present inside your body. So having a little creatine before the workout is no different than what you would get from a meal. And
then I have, some people will ask different types of creatine. This can maybe be a different video, but they'll notice like bloating or something from it. That's, I think, really related to body type and how much water you're taking in. So I wouldn't necessarily like knock a pre-workout just because it has creatine in it.
No, definitely.
Yeah. But just in case you are avoiding it, both of these products do not have creatine. So.
Well, thank you very much, and please leave any comments at www.capitalnutrition.com. Thank you very much.